What's up, everybody? So in today's video I want to talk about blue collar jobs versus white collar jobs. Now if I'm not mistaken, I think I got a video request about this, and I could have sworn I friggin' screenshotted it, but I guess I didn't. I must have forgot. I don't know, because I don't see it in the thing. But yeah, without further ado, let's talk about it. Now, blue collar jobs, white collar jobs, they both suck. They both suck complete horse's ass in different ways. You know, for example, a blue collar job is more like where you actually got to work physically, whether it's construction, engineering, you know, mechanics, shit like that, or, you know, whatever physical shit. And the white collar jobs is more like sitting by a computer. Hi, how could I help you? Okay. Hi, how could I help you? Okay. Can you stop calling? I'm bored as anything as it is. But yeah, then, you know, and plus, what else do they do? White collar jobs, you know, yeah, pretty much sit at an office, shit like that, you know. Also, it sucks because they gotta use their brain in a way. So, like, in a way, they both suck, because a blue collar job, you're literally killing yourself. You're literally using your energy, if you know what I mean, physically. And then, I guess you could say with the white collar job, you're mentally using your energy with your brain. You're driving your brain to the ground, you know. So basically, a good way to phrase it, blue collar job, you're literally putting your body to the ground. White collar job, you're putting your brain to the ground. I mean, really, it's vice versa. It's pretty much using your brain no matter what. But really, blue collar job, you're using more of your body. Hey, did you put that plywood on? Yeah, give me the sword. So what a white collar job now. All right, so it appears that, Yep, I'm gonna sign you in right now. 1 sec. I'm just gonna see what's on the system. Yeah, you go. That's basically the difference. But in a way, they're both friggin' hell and shit, because, I mean, you know, there's people that say, which do you think is better or worse? I mean, in my opinion, I feel they all suck. I don't know really what's worse. I mean, I guess in a way, the blue collar jobs, the blue collar job sucks because you're literally putting a beating on your body. But the white collar job sucks just as much, because you got to have your brain and shit, especially like for accounting and shit like that. You got to go to college and all that crap. So you have more of a better chance getting a blue collar job easier than getting a white collar job, because a white collar job, you know, mostly you got to go to school for it or whatever the hell just to get it or whatever, you know. I mean there's some white collar jobs that you probably don't need school for, but, you know, but in general, I just find they all suck because you're just doing something you don't want to do. You're at the office all day bored doing the same thing. And that's what people say, when you do certain things, don't you get bored? And I'd be like saying, well, yeah, life itself gets boring, you know. But people never say, well, doesn't working get boring? That's one thing they'll never say, because we're not taught to think that way. If we think that way, we're not normal. There's something wrong with us, you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. You could go on vacation. You could do whatever the hell you want. Let's say you're a multimillionaire. You won the lottery. Let's just make believe. And people be like, well, you know, wouldn't that get boring after all that traveling? And I feel like saying, well, rather do that any day than sit at a fucking office all day. Hi, how can I help you? Yeah, oh, yeah. All fucking day long at the same setting, the same background every day. You know, they say people can't stand staring at four walls. Well, what do you call that? Being in an office all day. You're staring at walls, a computer screen. I mean, it just makes no sense, man. But it is a real tough question to say which one's worse or which one's better, because they're all bad in their own way, you know. I mean, if you're an out of shape person that can't really move around, then the blue collar jobs definitely going to be torment. And vice versa, if you're not a person that's very well educated or doesn't feel like going through all the knowledge of school or certain things, then a white collar job could be complicated, you know, especially like for accounting, for example, things like that, where you finance people's money and shit, or you know, bank what do you call, I forgot what you call those damn people, but you know, people that basically deal with money and shit. You know, you gotta have a really high education and know a lot of math and shit. You know, you gotta really have that knowledge. So if you're a person that's not really good at math, let's just say, then that's gonna be torment, you know. So that's why I guess I would say, in all, they all suck. You know, I find them all terrible in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy how this is all we fucking do in life, you know. I mean, there's so much to life, but we forget about actual life, and this is like what our life really revolves on, you know. We forget the meaning at the end of the day, that none of this really gonna matter. This is all just a temporarily setting. But you know, yeah, we act like we have permanent problems, you know. Like, for example, what I mean by permanent problems is, you know, we worry about things like if we're gonna be here forever, when really we're not. Sadly, we're gonna be here for a long time, so that's why some people end up feeling like it's forever. Some people forget that it's temporarily, you know. But I mean, it's just all the stress to one day just be in a non-existent body, you know, a non-existent thing, I guess you could say. You know, you're no longer alive, you're no longer living. Instead of just being here in the moments, doing truly your true dreams, you know, having true goals and dreams that people want to do. Instead, we're just being manipulated into, these are the dreams and goals that you should have. Making money, man. And let's show him, let's show her. Let me wave the figures to this person. You can't get on my level, you know, like that. That's basically our only motto in this fucking world, man. It's just immaturity. It's downright pathetic immaturity. It's just evil. It's all of the above of words you could think of, man. I mean, I kid you not. This person has a flat tire. Now, in order to fix that tire, he or she, not sure if it's a male driving the car or a female driving that car that owns that car, but in order to fix that tire, he or she needs a piece of paper. So he and she either has to have a blue collar job or a white collar job in order to make some sort of money that ain't all just taxed to the government, because the majority of it is. But whatever she has left, she's got to try to put that, or he's got to try to put that to fix that back tire. And it's just downright, like, getting a job in general, it just fucking sucks. It's just a sickening feeling, you know, because you got to go through all the fucking bullshit. You got to apply, you got to have a stupid resume. Oh, where'd you work here before? Don't worry where the fuck I work here before. Give me the damn job. If I do good at the job, I do good at the job. If I don't do good at the job, then fucking just fire me. What the hell's the fucking issue here? You know, I can understand to some extent background history and shit, you know, to know who you are, make sure you're not some kind of maniac. But then in general, what does that really solve, you know? There's a lot of people that did nothing wrong in life, like, you know, killing wise, you know, all of a sudden they just go psycho mode. So you can't always judge by that, you know what I mean? It's like getting a gun. You got to have a background history to prove that you're not a cuckoo man, you know? But then all of a sudden, once you get that gun, you could just change and snap and do it, you know. So really, the law really makes no fucking sense in any way, because we all could just turn, you know, we could all just change anytime. It's like a bear. This bear's cuddly to his owner. One day that bear's just gonna snap and go, you know, attack. Who knows what was on his gender today, you know, but he didn't like his owner that day, or who knows. But yeah, I mean, it's just, they just like to make everything complicated. Nothing could just be fucking simple. Everything's got to be a fucking song and a dance. Everything's got to be a hassle, you know? Nothing could just be a 1, 2, 3 process. Everything's got to be fucking A all the way to Z, if that makes any sense. But I mean, it's just, and you wonder why a lot of people don't even want to bother getting a job and shit, because it's fucking all the shit you got to go through. It fucking sucks. Applying for a job is more annoying than actually attending a job, and they're both fucking annoying, but actually going through the process of applying is fucking mad annoying. But I can't stand doing it, and then once when I fucking did it, you get these other stupid things on the phone. Oh, this job's opening here and there, and it's all bullshit or whatever the hell, and they don't leave you the fuck alone after. I mean, it's just, everything's all online. It's fucking stupid, man. Shouldn't be no really resume or whatever the hell. I mean, You should just apply. They should ask you a few questions or whatever if you're able to, if you're able to do it or whatever. And if you do good, so be it. If not, then fucking fire. That's it. Why do you got to go through all this bullshit? It's like what I said in the past, where you go on a fucking job interview for whatever it is. I'm just saying as an example, and you still don't even know that day if you got the job. You got to wait for a second call. For me to even like show up at the job interview, right there, I should possibly have the job. If not, then why am I here why am I here in the first place? You're just wasting my time, You called me in. I said a couple of things. I should have the answer right after the interview if I have the job or not. Thank you, sir, whatever, or ma'am. You start this day, whatever. Why the hell do I got to leave and still be clueless if I'm going to have the fucking job or not? So I got to wait for a second call. Bad enough I waste my time and energy just to show up at whatever place I had to go for the interview. And I don't even know now. I still don't even know after the interview if I got the job or not. After the interview's over is when they should tell you, congratulations, you start this day. Or, I'm sorry, you didn't get the job, man. Either or. So at least then I would have known what to expect. Instead of now I still got to have this on my mind. Am I going to get this fucking job and have all this stress and pressure? It's a big fucking joke, man. I mean, it's sickening. It's fucking sickening how everything is, man. And what makes it even more sickening, how people don't see anything wrong with it. And then when you talk like this, like just the way I'm talking now, to some people, they think like, you're crazy, man. It's just the way life is. You got to deal with it. Well, fuck life and fuck dealing with it. I don't want to deal with this bullshit. I don't. You want to deal with it? Go ahead and deal with it. We're all different. We all want to do our own different things. Not everyone wants to deal with the stupidity. For people that want to deal with the stupidity, go ahead. For people that don't. It makes my fucking brain bleed, dude. Literally. Oh, I need a Band-Aid. 1 sec. But seriously, it's a fucking hassle. It's literally it is a rat race. What am I saying? Literally. This whole fucking world is a rat race. You literally start applying for a fucking job, whatever it is, white collar, blue collar, whatever the hell it is. Now you got to wait on your phone for a call. So now you got to literally sit on your phone. You literally got to stare like a puppet, like like a sheep, like an obedient sucker, just waiting. Oh, they're calling. Hello? There's an interview. Okay. The day of the interview is the day you should know if you should have the job or don't have the job. I'm sorry. That's how I look at it as. The day you go to the interview is when the exact day you should know if you are going to attend that job or not attend that job. You shouldn't have to go to the interview and waste your time asking all these stupid questions. Why you want to work here? Obviously, because I got to make the stupid paper. What the fuck else you think why I want to work here? I don't want to fucking do it. I'm being forced by the fucking the elites or whatever you want to call it. Because I have no fucking choice. I'll be in the streets. So what do you think why my ass is here? You're just wasting my fucking time with these stupid questions just to still not know at the end of the session if I got this stupid job or not. Right there just ticks me off. Pisses me off to no friggin' end. I got out of bed. I literally had to do all this stupid, unnecessary shit just to show up here and not even know if I got the job. And I have to wait a couple days for them to say, congratulations, sir, you got the job. Or, I'm sorry, sir, to let you down. There was no room for you available. Couldn't let me know the day I fucking went to the interview, Sorry for getting a little loud, but, it's just this world pisses me off to no friggin' end. Like, I can't stomach it, man. And it's not the world itself I'm blaming, like I always say. It's fucking humanity, man. What the hell? It's like a circus, man. This makes like a regular animal circus look normal compared to this. This is some friggin' crazy ass human. This is the real animal. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm going crazy, man. I'm going fucking crazy. I got to take a few breaths here, man. But yeah, I mean, back to the blue collar, white collar job crap. They all suck, man. But I mean, it's whatever you feel like you could do better in, There's some people that don't feel like going hardcore, with the school and all the knowledge. So they just go for the, the blue collar jobs. It's more physical. It's more simple. Like, it's less brainiac, I guess you could say. But in a way, you still kill yourself because your body's, whatever you're doing. Let's say you're picking things up or you're doing construction or whatever, just moving around, so it sucks in that way. Then you got people that be like, you know what, I don't want to work physically, but now I got to do it mentally more in the brain. So I'm gonna go to the white collar jobs, and then I got to go through all the college and shit. I mean, it all depends. If you're just a regular receptionist, I don't think you need college. But if you're like, let's say in accounting or something that finances money or whatever, I mean, you know, all those type of things. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you need some cheap college for that. But, you know, and it sucks. You got to sit there all day. So in a way, they both suck, you know. But I guess it's whatever some people prefer over the other. They all suck, but some people could be like, all right, this sucks, but I think I can manage doing this better, you know. All right, this sucks, but I think I can manage doing this better, you know. Blue collar job sucks, but you know what? I feel I can manage doing that better. I don't have to use my brain as much, but I do have to use my body. Or white collar, vice versa. I don't have to use, you know, I don't have to use my body as much, but I do got to use my brain a little more. So I feel like I can maybe manage doing that better. You know, it all depends how people feel, I guess, you know, what they feel they can tolerate better. But in all, how I look at it as, they all fucking suck. Because they're all just trapping us from being free, doing what we truly want to do. They're all just literally enclosing us into a prison. Literally doing things we don't want to do. We're just doing these things because we know we got to do it to survive. We got to eat. We got to, you know, live somewhere. You know, yeah, you know, got to have shelter, got to have food, money, bullshit. So this is why we tolerate this bullshit, and what we could just tolerate a little decenter. Well, that's not a word. I should say tolerate a little better. But yeah, that's where it all really goes to, though. What people can tolerate better. But in all, how I look at it as, they both suck. Me personally, I think I would rather do, if I could do some kind of a white collar job where I don't have to use my brain 100%, maybe I'm down for that. But at the same time, it sucks. Not saying it's better or not better. It's just what I can maybe tolerate better. But then again, I do actually do blue collar jobs such as landscaping. So it's, you know, I feel like that's not too bad. I mean, it's annoying in the summertime. I was saying the spring and the fall, at least it's more, not as, you know, it's a little cooler out. Summertime's the worst because it's fucking sweat like a motherfucker. And you got to have long sleeves so you don't get that grass and all that shit on you. So in a way, that sucks. But I just try and tolerate it as best as possible. It's a blue collar job, I would say. But in all, though, guys, it just sucks. We're in a rat race here, and we just never want to leave. We're unfortunate to ever leave this rat race, man. We're just trapped in this rat race to the very end. I'd rather just go into the grave race. The grave race. Little joke. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it a day there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope I said some valid, like I always say, I hope I made some valid statements in these videos. And before I go, I'm actually gonna send a funny outro of me singing the Jingle Bells songs in a negative way, if you know what I mean. Anyway, take it easy. Peace out. I'm here another day in a pointless existence that I wish would just fucking end. But sadly it continues. I just want it to end. This life really sucks bad, and it's really depressing to live another day in this shithole. Oh, euthanasia, come set my soul free. I want out in the worst fucking way. This world is a piece of shit. Hey, euthanasia, come set myself free. I need you, we all need you to end our fucking pain. Just a little joke, guys. But yeah, this life is a fucking hellhole. I kid you not, man.